Hey guys, I just have to tell you about a dream I had the other night. It was really weird. I am a logical thinker in my dreams, so when things happen that don't make sense, usually it's like, whoa, 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 what are you talking about? And, sometimes this has happened before where I realize it's a dream because of what's going on. So, my dad got me a little German Shepherd puppy, and we brought it home, and then I don't remember where I went, but I was on my way back, and there was a little dog catching van with my puppy in it. And I was like, where are you taking my puppy? Why are you taking it? And the guy was like, you don't have a dog license. And I was like, what's a dog license? There's no such thing as a dog license. You need a license to own a dog. And I was like, you don't need a license to own a dog. And so I was so upset. My dad took me and my sister to Chuck E. Cheese. And I think my cousin was there too. But Chuck E. Cheese, it was close to closing time, I think. And all the machines were off. All the lights were off. And there were only like 2 other kids there. So we were just kind of walking around, and I noticed there were tickets on the floor. And so I just started collecting tickets like crazy. I was grabbing every ticket I could find, and there were tons of them. Tons. Like, the floor was covered in tickets. And then suddenly I was Applejack, and Rarity was there too, also collecting tickets. And I was madly in love with Rarity. And so I was giving her all my tickets. I was like, you can have my tickets, Rarity. And I was like flirting with her. And, I was trying to get her to like me. And she shot me down. She just rejected me. And so I'm sitting there about to cry, and I remember thinking, maybe if I cry, she'll go out with me. I don't know. And some human guy was like, oh, don't worry, she'll come around. And I don't know who that guy was. Like, even when I woke up, I was like, who was that guy? So I guess he was a stranger to me. Then, Rarity decided to go out with me. I don't know why. She was just like, oh, I'll give you a chance. And then we went and put the tickets into the little munchie machine, where it just counts the tickets automatically. And I only munched, like, I think about half the tickets. I don't know why I stopped. I just pressed the button and was done with it. So I went up to the front counter, and I got a little plastic purple dolphin, and I don't know why that was either. Like, I don't have a plastic purple dolphin. It wasn't something I own. And I went home and showed my mom, and she was like, oh, cool. And I was just satisfied with myself. And I think I wasn't a pony anymore when I got home. But anyway, this was the first dream I had where I was an actual character from the show. I've had dreams where I was a human interacting with the ponies. I've had dreams that I was a pony interacting with the ponies, but I was myself as a pony, I think. I've had dreams where I was watching My Little Pony or something, and I've had dreams where it was like third person, ponies were doing things. The first pony dream I had was I was in Walmart, me as a human. I was in Walmart with all the ponies. Walmart was closed. I don't know why we were there. And I think somebody was trying to kill us, or Walmart was collapsing or something. So we were trying to get out. So there was this little pond or river, I don't know what it was, but it was really shallow, and it was tiled. Like, we were still in Walmart, and they had the floor tiles still. And I walked through the shallow water, and when I got to the other side, I looked back, and Rarity and Applejack were just coming out of the water, and like a rock landed right behind them where they just were. So that's weird. RariJack isn't my OTP. Why do I keep having dreams about them? That's strange. And it's just the 2 of them. I've never had dreams, well, I can't say really, because I don't remember all my dreams about ponies, but I don't think I've ever had another dream about another pair of ponies together, and I've had 2 about the 2 of them, but they're not my OTP. I'm not going to tell you my OTP, because you guys are going to think I'm weird. Oh, I drew an OC. You want to see it? Here she is. I don't know. I think her name is Teddy Cradles. Or Cutie Mark. Can't see that very well. And I drew it again over here. It wouldn't scan right. I would have just shown you like a picture on the computer, but it didn't, like, when I scan it, it's not in color except for the teddy bear, which is weird. What I did was I traced this pony, and like, I just traced, I didn't want a unicorn, I didn't want a Pegasus, I didn't want an alicorn, so I just traced as if she was an earth pony. But I did my very best to draw her hair. I just wanted it wavy. Her tail looks like it's swirled, like ice cream. But I was just going for wavy, really. So I messed that up. I might be going to Bronycon 2015. If all goes well. I'm gonna get my driver's license regardless of whether I go or not. But I need a job or a yard sale or something. I'm gonna grow my hair out. I decided I'm gonna grow my hair out so that I don't have to wear a wig, because I've never worn a wig before. Well, I wore a wig for one night, for Halloween one night, and it was not comfortable. I don't like, I'd rather have just my own hair, and I was gonna keep my hair short. But it's already growing back. Like, I cut it above my shoulders, and it's already past my shoulders. I cut it months ago. See? Look how far it's growing. I recently saw, I think, Voice of Reason. I saw his review of Friendship is Witchcraft. And when I'm watching a review, I don't judge the review based on whether I agree with what the person is saying or not. I judge it by how they present their reasons. Like, I would have been absolutely fine if all he did was say, Friendship is Witchcraft is the worst show ever because the writing is bad, the acting is bad, the voices are bad, the songs are bad, the characters are bad. And some of you are like, isn't that what he did? No, that's not what he did. He said, this is bad because in Mentally Advanced series, this is bad because in Dragon Ball Z Abridged or whatever he was talking about. But that's one thing I don't particularly like in a review. I just watched Keg Standard talk about why Putting Your Hoof Down is the best episode in history. And I disagree. I didn't think the episode was great. Actually, to be honest, the first time I watched it, I was like, oh, this is the best episode ever. But as I stepped back and really watched it for what it was, I realized it's not that great, it's not that special. I disagreed with him. But the way he presented his ideas, he gave reasons why he liked it and what was good and bad about it, you know. He said it's good because Fluttershy had character development and blah blah blah. And there were things I agreed with him on. Fluttershy wasn't acting out of character. I could see her being, you guys are gonna get mad, but I could see her being pretty weak-minded and easily manipulated. And, you know, and I do agree that it wasn't Ironwill's fault that she lashed out on her friend. And he made me, you know, made me think, wow, he's right. Ironwill didn't tell him to say those things to them. That came from her, yeah. So I agree with that. So, also, Keg Standard is awesome. He's just as awesome as he claims to be. Oh yeah, Brody Curious is guilty of that too. And you know what? That might very well be an okay way to review. It's just I don't like it. I don't like the review because it does that. Like Brody Curious, Tommy Oliver. And you guys know that I love Tommy Oliver. When he reviewed My Little Pony Tales, he compared it to My Little Pony Friendship is Magic the whole time. It's not My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, it's My Little Pony Tales. It was made 18 years before that. I hope My Little Pony Friendship is Magic would be better than something made 18 years before that. Like, that'd be pretty sad if it wasn't. So, the whole time he's talking about how different it is from okay, something he said, it was something like, oh, he said, based on the 5 or so episodes I watched, so I can't really give a solid review, but they're talking about boys or something. If I remember correctly, there were only a few episodes dealing with boys, and the song he used, boys, 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 that episode wasn't about boys. That song was about deciding whether or not they should let boys into their clubhouse. You know, if you guys want me to, I can do a let's watch of some of the My Little Pony Tales episodes, because they're shorter than 15 minutes, and I can probably get away with uploading them. And I haven't seen some of them in years. I saw 2 of them recently. I saw Slumber Party recently, and I saw the Masquerade, I think. But there's a lot that I remember. Like, I went through and read the titles, and some of them I didn't recognize. I don't know if I've seen all of them, because the way I would watch them was by what was recorded when my sister would watch them. Same with Generation 1. I've only seen about 5 or maybe 10 episodes of My Little Pony and Friends. Another thing is, everybody says that Fluttershy acts just like Posey. Fluttershy surely looks like Posey. I don't think Fluttershy acts like Posey. I think Fluttershy acts more like Sweet Stuff. Sweet Stuff. She was trying to find somebody to play with, but she couldn't play with the unicorns because they were playing tag or hide and seek or something, and they would just teleport to the base where they couldn't be tagged anymore. And they would wink over there. She couldn't play with the sea ponies. Oh, that's where she was being used as a goalpost. The sea ponies were like, oh yeah, you can play with us, come on. And she's like, I can't swim. And they're like, you don't need to swim, just stand right there. And they dove underwater. And they were kicking, I can't remember what it was. And then they kicked it out of the water and it hit her in the face. And the score changed. And she's like, oh, I get it. I'm being used as a goalpost. Oh yeah, Zipporwhill from Philly Vanilli. She reminded me so much of Wizard.
It's okay, I found the seashells. Now what's next? The book with the red cover. Okay, let's go back to Paradise Estate and check the library.
I think I've been talking too long. Alright, well, bye guys.